self-confessed gym addict, with my fourth video, I think. And today is inspired by something that popped up on my Twitter, which was a meme that said, if you have time for Facebook, you have time to work out. And it just made me think, like, the importance of social media in the world today anyway is quite big. And it does take over our lives, and we're constantly on our phones looking at Facebook and Twitter and such, like, playing on apps, that I find it quite funny that people are like, oh, I haven't got time to exercise, I haven't got time to go out. Yeah, they do spend hours sitting on Facebook. But it also has quite a good positive side. So I just thought I'd explain a little bit about my sort of relationship with social media and fitness, and might be helpful. So basically, when I started getting into fitness, I did tend to find that people can be quite negative on Facebook. I think when you're maybe it's my friends, but I found that a lot of people have found similar stories, that you were showing progress shots and like really pleased with how you were doing, and you'd get back, oh my god, you stop losing weight, I wish you'd eat, and you're like, I'm eating loads, I'm doing this the healthy way, can't you just be pleased for my progress? But I don't think you get it so much with Facebook. Whereas I was finding with Twitter that it's a lot more positive. I probably have maybe like a dozen people on Twitter that I actually know, and the rest of them are all sort of like fitness related friends. But those fitness related friends are much more motivational than my actual friends that I have on Facebook. So for quite a large amount of time, I deleted Facebook, deactivated my account, and I focused on the positive side, which Twitter, I could share my progress shots, and I was getting people saying, yeah, that's great, and favouriting them. They're like, oh, you've done really well, and oh, have you tried this exercise and things? And it was just a much nicer forum for, we are in the age of, we like to share our thoughts and opinions about ourselves. Whether that's good or bad is another story. But I just found that Twitter was a much nicer forum for it. I'm not in any way endorsed by Twitter or being paid by Twitter to say this, but I then found that. And now I've moved back on, I've got my Facebook back on, but I actually set up a new one, and I kept the positive people in my life. I think you will find there's a lot of negativity when you try to be positive. People's negative sides come out. It's like they don't want you to be happy, and you're like, hang on a minute, you're meant to be a friend and you're not very supportive. So it's that was sort of the Twitter, Facebook thing. But there are also a couple of apps that are really good. MyFitnessPal, again, they're not paying me to say this, and I don't know how I came across it, but it's really, really good. It's free, always good. But you can log your food and like scan the barcode on food, and it puts in like all the details of the fats and carbs and stuff. And once you get into sort of monitoring beyond your calories, it does little pie charts with like how many carbs, fat, protein you've had and things. And it's got lots of weird and wonderful things going on it, and you can search food items and stuff and plan sort of next week's food, and it'll tell you what levels you're going to be eating and things. So, and you can put your fitness in, and it gives you the calories that you've burnt from fitness. It's a lot more than a calorie counter, but yeah, MyFitnessPal, that one's a good one. And Wheelos, not sure if I'm saying that right. I found that one quite good. When I was, I had got rid of Facebook, and I was quite new to Twitter. It's all people that are on sort of the fitness and health sort of path and things. And there are sort of a range from people that have got a lot of weight to lose to only like a small bit of weight to lose, or at the end of their journeys. And instead of liking or favouriting, you are inspired by their posts. And I found that really nice. It is a group of people that are there to inspire and help others, and people are post like, right, for every inspire I get, I'm going to do an extra squat. So that can be quite a good one, because it's people all over the world, and their sort of progress through it. And I think the big thing to remember is it's not how far you've got to go, it's where you've come from. So if you weren't doing anything last week, and this week you made it to the gym twice, that's brilliant, that's really good. And there's a thing that's saying it doesn't matter how slow you're running, you're always lapping the person that's sat on the couch. It is baby steps, and it kind of, in a way, sometimes the slower you get into things, the more it's going to stick and last. But Wheelos was great if I was having a crummy day. And I go on there, and just everyone's so supportive, because everyone's sort of going through the sort of same struggle. But also I found that as you're getting towards the end, the inspiration I got was the fact that people were inspired by what I'd done, and they're also asking me for like help and tips. Oh my god, this muscle looks really good. How did you do that? What are your exercises? And I've like sent food plans to people on there and said, this is what I've done. Don't know if it worked for you, but this is what I've done. And things like that. So there are apps like there that are really good. I had another one that sent you an alert to make sure you drank water, because that's quite a biggie. It's worth looking through them because it can sort of adjust. You still get that sort of social media fix and the app fix, but you're still doing something productive rather than playing Candy Crush. People that are on like a level 4 billion on Candy Crush and so they haven't got time to go to the gym. So it's there are ones that are quite helpful. The Twitter has been great for me. Twitter, Wheelos, and my FitnessPal have been sort of the ones that I would quite highly recommend. And go through Twitter and find they just motivational quotes sometimes. Sometimes I'm like literally having like rest between sets and thinking I don't want to do another one, and I just literally pull Twitter up and be like, I want that stomach. It's like sort of like hashtag inspiration stomach. I'm like, I want that stomach. I'm going to do the next bit. In fact, let's do another set after that as well. So it's worth looking at, and it does make a difference, sort of the trying to keep away from the negative side of social media when you're trying to make a positive journey, because unfortunately, to quote, I think Taylor Swift, the hater's going to hate. It's you want the positive people to inspire you. I've had a few of those, which is quite nice. But there are, unfortunately, friends that reveal their true colours when you're trying to make positive changes in your life. And sometimes you have to leave them behind for the benefit of yourself. So anyway, feel free to comment if you completely disagree with everything I've said. But that's been my personal experience of social media on my sort of fitness journey. I hope you're having a great day. Cheers. Bye.